Next Saturday at 3, 2 Central on ABC's Professional Bowlers Tour, it's the Bud Light Championship from Lake Grove, New York, where Phil Ringener is the defending champion. That's next Saturday, 3 Eastern, 2 Central on ABC.
Branham up in the 7th, 34-pin lead over Steve Jaros. You could see his reaction, Chris, immediately when he let go of the ball. He knew it was wide, but he doesn't have to pay such a disastrous penalty. The 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. And I think the best way to shoot it is get to the left side of the head pin, drive the head pin into the 610.
Lots of speed. And it's the first open now for George-Branham. Matching that, the lead has been cut to 16. Will be a year ago, Bob.
Well, I tell you what, Chris, I'm still in disbelief. You know, something you dream about when you're a kid, and then to grow up and actually accomplish that in front of your hometown crowd. And being right here today in front of this setting again brings back a flood of memories, I'll tell you what.
Well, we're proud of you, and we'll hear you throughout the telecast.
All right, thanks, Chris.
Jaros up, 7th frame, trails Branham, who opened in the 7th by 16. All right, he's standing way to the right and moving it right between the 2nd and 3rd arrows.
All right, it's pretty close. Getting closer. It's better.
Pretty close, but he can't afford many more frames without putting some pressure on George-Branham-III. Right now, Jaros going at a 185 pace, Branham 201.
He'll have to be satisfied with that mark here in the 8th frame. While Branham is up, and he'll try to recover now from that open frame in the 7th. Okay, and now we go back to Bob Learn Jr. with Mike Shady. Bob?
Well, Mike, it looks like the guys out there have a lot of trouble with their break point. They're inside, hooking the ball a little bit more. You went a lot more direct during practice. Do you think that's going to be an advantage?
Well, you know, it's really speed control right now. If I can get outside and maintain my speed, make good shots, I think I can score pretty well. But there's no room left, and you got to really control your speed right now.
Well, I tell you what, you threw the ball great all week. I expect a great show out of you, Mike.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Okay, 6:10 left on the left lane for Branham in the 9th frame.
Well, Chris, he's just having trouble with the left-hand lane. George went wide. He had that washouts open in the 7th. Tries to make an adjustment, goes high here in the 9th. This match is up for grabs. Let's project some strikes for Steve Jaros right here. If he strikes out, he finishes with 205. Branham only going at a 201 pace. It's going to be who can perform in the 10th frame. First match.
Not now. Wait a minute.
Nelson.
Well, he had a solid 9 standing there, and the machine actually knocked it over, Chris. The PBA and American Bowling Congress rules simply state that if the machine assists the pin carry in any way, it must be reset. So they quickly have somebody on it. He will shoot that 9 pin, and he really wanted that strike.
Tonight, James Earl Jones and Dennis Leary star in The Sandlot, a wonderful baseball movie for the whole family. Then Martin Sheen hosts a look at some of the most spectacular footage. Footage from the most dangerous earthquakes, the terrifying truth, tonight on ABC.
Not a good time for that. Come on.
For Steve Jaros to get back in this match, he must throw 2 strikes right here. 2 strikes would force George-Branham to mark any kind of mark in the 10th frame.
timely one.
Needs to capitalize on that first hit with a second one here in the 10th, and then he has a chance to win.
Again, the left lane.
Right now, Steve Jaros has put himself in a position where George Branham only needs 7 pins on the first ball. So stay behind the foul line, hit the head pin, and you're a winner.
.184 for Steve Jaros.
What do you do when you need 7? You go with your best shot. He's hit this right-hand lane very well. Throw it right for the pocket. Winner.
Okay. So it'll be George moving up against Mike Shady. This ABC Sports presentation of the Professional Bowlers Tour will continue after these messages and a word from our ABC staff.